Good morning. Can you see me? It's still dark out, sort of. All right, I am currently at Snake River Overlook, and I had zero intention of coming here this morning, but this is where I have found myself. I just came out for some sunrise photography without much of a plan, and driving north to get up into Grand Teton National Park, I ran into some fog, and it's intriguing me. This is a place where Ansel Adams took his famous photograph of the Tetons with the Snake River in front of it. Since then, the trees have grown up, and to me it's not nearly as compelling now because you can't see as much of the Snake River. It's still a very popular place to do photography here in the park. I've never really made a great image here that I love. Maybe today is the morning, maybe not, but I'm going to go out here and work with the fog and the sunrise and try. So generally I just drive right on by this spot, but the fog has some good potential to create some good atmosphere and mood. So I'm going to spend a little time here and see if this morning I can make something nice. All right, getting closer to sunrise here. A little bit of nice color in the sky, and I'm set up, waiting. We've got some nice fog moving around in the valley down here. I'm set up, shoot at ISO 64, f8, and probably a little bit of positive exposure compensation here to keep everything nice and bright. Down low here, I've got a pretty dark scene, so I'm going to have a lot of dynamic range to manage. Other than that, it's a gorgeous scene. Trying to compose this with these trees in the foreground is a little bit of a challenge for me. Not quite sure how to handle those, but there's the scene I've got to deal with. So I'm going to work a couple of different compositions, probably do a nice vertical and a couple of panos maybe. But I'm going to start shooting. The sky's getting pink, so I'm going to put this camera down and make a few images. Alright, well, the light turned out to be just brilliant out here. It's starting to fade a little bit as the sun is coming up behind these clouds out here. So that's a bit of a bummer. But I had a few minutes of really spectacular light. Like I said, I always struggle with composition out here. These trees in the foreground kind of spoil a lot of the image for me. A lot of people love them, I think. I find them kind of hard to manage. I like something a little cleaner down there, or I want to see the river that's down there. You know, it kind of snakes its way through. And that was a big part of Ansel Adams's photo, was seeing the Snake River, you know, winding through the valley down there. We can't see that. The fog would have been perfect for that this morning, because you would have seen part of that, and then it kind of fades up into the mountains. So it's still very beautiful out here. And I'm glad I came here. I did use a longer lens on my Fuji X-T2 this morning. Handheld, I was shooting with the 50 to 140. This little beauty, to try and isolate the mountains a little bit more and shoot up above those trees and just get the fog at the base of the image, and then up the beautiful light and to the clouds But just a gorgeous, gorgeous scene out here this morning. Clouds, fog. I had some beautiful light. That's gone away. I think it'll come back in a little while once the sun comes up above those clouds over there. But everything's great about it except this goofy hat, right? Other than that, it's a great morning out here. But this thing is warm. Oh man, is it warm. I do look goofy, I'll admit it. I'm okay with that. But anyway, I think I'm going to keep moving on and see what else I can find this morning. I have no idea what else is going on. So kind of like coming here. I wasn't expecting to come here, but the fog kind of grabbed me and drew me here. I hope I find something else that draws me in as I'm moving around this morning out here in Grand Teton National Park. But just great spot to watch the sunrise here and watch the fog moving around down there. Just lovely. And I'm thrilled to be out here. A little lemon and ginger tea, warm up my belly. It's tasty. All right, the fog is fantastic. I gotta shoot fast as it's moving around here. But I got this little fence in the foreground. There's a little bit of sun sneaking through the fog that way. And then there's just this awesome layered effect of the clouds in front of the Tetons over there. It's just spectacular out here. Man, is it nice. Anyway, I gotta make a couple of photos here before the light goes away. Okay, I'm doing some more. I'm bringing out the infrared here. Fuji, infrared converted. Because of that. And this. The shadows and the snow and the fog and the blue sky. So I'm stopped here at Jackson Lake Dam. And I love this spot. Normally, well, not normally, in the summer there's a lake here obviously, and I love coming here for reflections of Tetons. Right now it's all snow and ice, of course, and the shadows that are being cast from trees from that mountain, I love these in the snow, and I'm going to see how they look in infrared. I shot this a minute ago in color with the Nikon D850, and it's just fantastic. The fog and the clouds are moving around, and it's super interesting, and every minute you get kind of a totally different look. So I wanted to try it in infrared too and see, you know, if I get some really nice contrast, and the tones and the shades are just fantastic out here. I'd love to get that blue sky rendered very dark, so hopefully the infrared will give me that as well. It's a gorgeous scene out here this morning. So I couldn't be happier. This is great. Well, I could be happier. If a wolf ran across the lake right there, that would make me much happier, but that's pretty unlikely. So for now, I'm just going to try and kind of capture the serenity and the magic of the light out here. And it shouldn't be too difficult. It's just gorgeous. Just beautiful. This is really fun photography, and actually I'm kind of just enjoying watching the fog move around. and making an image now and then as the fog moves into a nicer position. So it's a good excuse to just kind of stand here and just enjoy the peace and the serenity and the calm and the beauty. So it's a good excuse to just stand around and do nothing too, which is kind of nice.
In circles, but I'm still on the ground. It's a dizzying day. I would give a lot to get away. It's getting real dark in here. Feels like I've been here.
Yep, that was fantastic. So I'm gonna keep on trucking. I'm gonna move around, see if I can find some critters this morning. I haven't seen any wildlife at all, so it would be great to find some, but the morning has been very productive for landscape photography. I've made some nice images and had a wonderful time. So that's top priority number one, is have a wonderful time. And then making nice images is the super bonus for the day. So I'm going to keep moving on. If I find something else awesome, I'll video that. If I don't, then I will sign off for the day from here. Jackson Lake Dam, beautiful scene. Doesn't get much better than this. So have a nice day. Talk to you later. Bye.
It's a day like this.